Everybody, we are going to do some more yoga today. So we're going to focus on some more strength today, and then we'll do some stretching also. We'll pepper that in. So let's just get started. We're going to start standing at the top of our mat, feet together. Find a nice solid foundation. We'll let your shoulder blades drop down your back, and then we're just going to take a few breaths here. So take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it in, and then we'll allow a lion's breath out the mouth. So as you exhale, cross your eyes, forcefully make a sound out your mouth and let your tongue hang out. So let's take a deep breath in, hold it in. Lion's breath. Let's go for another. Inhale, hold it in. Lion's breath out the mouth. One more time, one más. Take a deep breath in. Lion's breath out the mouth, let it go. Ugh. Soften into the soles of your feet. And let your breath roll in and out your nose. We'll breathe our hands high. Let's interlace our fingers at the top and we'll just bend to the left. So press your hips to the right and reach your arm bones to the left. And just be aware of your neck, and maybe it feels good to look down, or maybe you have your head neutral. You may feel comfortable looking up, and just see what works for you today. Glue your legs together, reach a little farther, and let's come through center and off to the right. So bump the hips to the left. Maybe find that neck variation that works for you. Reach your arms long. Squeeze your legs together. Come back through center, big breath in. Fold forward, big breath out. Bend the knees as much as you need to, lift halfway. So shoulders in line with the hips here. Hollow out your belly, draw your navel up and in. Fold forward. Let your forehead come towards your shins. Let your arms hang heavy. Inhale, lift halfway. Lengthen out your spine. Lift your belly. And then fold forward. From here, we're going to plant our hands. We're going to step our feet back to high plank. You can always bring your knees to the mat if that feels good. We're just going to breathe here. And we're just going to shift our weight forward. So shoulders all the way over the tips of the fingers. And then shift your weight back. Press into the heels. Maybe feel a nice stretch in the calf muscles. And breathe in. Shift your weight forward. Come all the way to the tippy toes, the toenails maybe. And then shift your weight back. Press into your heels. Breathe in, shift your weight forward. And breathe out, shift your weight back. This time we're going to inhale, breathe yourself forward, and we're going to lower all the way to our bellies. Elbows in by your sides, nice and strong. Let's keep our palms right beneath our shoulders. Roll over the tops of the feet. Cobra, lift the chest. And pause here. And feel your shoulder blades draw down your back. And even though the flesh of your belly is connected, lift your navel up and in. You can breathe a sense of calm here, even though we're just getting started. Press the tops of your feet down. Feel your kneecaps lift away from the floor. Press your feet down. Inhale yourself a little higher, perhaps. And exhale, forehead to the floor. We'll make our way to child's pose. Knees nice and wide, hips to heels. Soften your forehead down. Soften your armpits and your belly. Curl under the toes, downward facing dog, hips nice and high. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Maybe shake it out from side to side, so do what works today. We're gonna lift our heels and bend our knees. We're gonna step one foot forward and then the next to meet it. Halfway lift, long flat back. Fold forward. One breath is gonna lift us. Inhale, rise. We're going to follow our breath right back down. Fold. As we lift halfway, we're going to plant our hands and make our way to high plank. Maybe step or jump. One foot follows the other. Here we're going to shift the weight forward and shift the weight back. And inhale, shift the weight forward. And exhale, shift the weight back. And one more time. Inhale, shift the weight forward. And exhale, shift the weight back. This time we're gonna lower halfway down. So knees down or up, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower, low plank. Breathe here. Press the tops of your feet down, lift the chest. Upward facing dog. Soften your shoulder blades down your back. Roll over your feet, downward facing dog. I'm gonna try that one more time. So as we inhale, we'll make our way to high plank. Knees down or up, halfway down, lower. Pull the chest through, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down, knees lifted. Hips high, downward facing dog. Bring your right leg up and back. Round and curl, knee to nose. So see if you can lift the heel a little higher. Three-legged dog. Right leg is gonna reach back like you mean it. And then round and curl, knee to nose. Lift up and back, three-legged dog. Last time here. Round and curl, knee to nose. Maybe you can touch your forehead to your knee. Maybe you have a little bit more space today. Let's bring our foot between the hands for a long runner's lunge. So the back heel's nice and high. And we're just gonna drop our hips down. This will be the inhale. So sort of like a cat-cow spine. We're gonna drop the belly down, drop the hips down. You can keep your hands to the floor, or you can draw your shoulder blades down your back and lift your chest. The exhale, we're gonna straighten out both legs and fold our forehead towards our shin. Inhale, drop the belly and the hips, maybe the chest lifts. Exhale, straighten out the legs, fold the forehead in towards the shin. Inhale, drop the belly and the hips, open the chest. Exhale, straighten and round. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the shoulders. Exhale, straighten and round. Bend the front knee, make your way back to that long runner's lunge, and we'll come back to three-legged dog. Right leg lifts nice and high. Downward facing dog. Breathe yourself forward, knees down or up, lower halfway down. Find upward facing dog, press the tops of the feet down. You can come straight into downward facing dog, or you can add that push up here if you're looking for a little extra. Draw the left leg high, three-legged dog. Round and curl, knee to nose. Lift it up and back, three-legged dog. Round and curl, knee to nose. One more time, reach it back. Round and curl, knee to nose. And then foot between the hands, this long runner's lunge with the left leg forward. And we're just making sure the knee is above the ankle and the back heel is nice and high. So the inhale, we're gonna drop the hips in the belly. Lift the chest. Perhaps you can always keep those hands down. On the exhale, straighten out those legs. Forehead towards the knee or the shin. Maybe it's not even close, and that's okay. Every day is different. Belly down, hips down, lift the chest. Exhale, round and straighten. Inhale, fill the lungs, make space in the ribs. Move nice and slow. And exhale, round and straighten. Let's go one more time. Inhale. Soften your shoulder blades down your back. Spread your fingers. Exhale, round and straighten. So make our way back to that long runner's lunge. Hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts high. Downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward. High plank. Lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Add the push-up if you like. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose. Exhale it out the mouth. And just notice here as your body's starting to warm up, you find a nice ground in the palm of your hands. Reach out through your fingers. Maybe there's less of a bend to the knees and you're sending your hips high and your heels low. We'll draw the right leg up and back. Right knee, right elbow. So maybe you can make that connection. Shift your weight forward. Three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale it up and back. Exhaling, right knee, right elbow. Hold it there. Breathe. Let's bring our foot between the hands here. We're gonna come to a crescent lunge so the back heel's nice and high. We're gonna take our arms up. Soften in. And as you start to settle in here and you find some confidence in this foundation and Find your breath. You're going to allow your brain to find distraction or direction. Let's bring our palms together. And we're going to find a twist to the right. We're going to bring the left elbow outside the right knee. And breathe. Spread the sole of your right foot wide. Maybe this is a great place to stay. Maybe you'd like to open your arms. We'll take the left fingers low and the right fingers high. Find a good stretch here in your shoulders. Reach like you mean it. Crescent lunge, hands high. Exhaling, hands to the floor. We're going to take our right leg back, high plank. Maybe it's lifted to low. Upward facing dog. Add that push-up if you like. Downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out the mouth. Find your foundation. Reset here. Draw your left leg high. Left knee, left elbow. Maybe make that connection. Three-legged dog. Take your time. Left knee, left elbow. Three-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow. Hold it there. Breathe and stay. And let's bring that foot between the hands. Nice, lovely crescent lunge. So back heel good and high. Front knee over the ankle. Take the hands up. Breathe. So just like before, find a nice strong foundation, unwavering. Find a focal point, your drishti. And as you settle in, draw your palms together. We'll twist to the left. Right elbow outside the knee. Lift the belly away from your leg. Even if the skin's touching, right? Stay active here. Strong front of the body, strong back of the body. Soft, soft, soft face, soft breath. If you like here, open your arms. We'll take our right fingers low and our left fingers high. And reach. Maybe spread the fingers. See if you can reach out through your right heel a little farther. Breathe big. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe out, palms to the floor. Let's take that left leg back and maybe it hovers. High plank to low. Upward facing dog. Open the chest. Maybe that push up to downward facing dog. Deep, deep, deep breath in through the nose. Let it go out the mouth. Let's take that right leg high. This time we're going to bring our right knee to our left elbow. So maybe you make that connection. Reach. Three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow. Breathe. Three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow, and hold it there and stay and breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe the leg lifts a little higher. Foot between the hands. Crescent lunge. Come on up. Whoop. And find the foundation here. This time we're going to draw the palms together at our heart. So we have our back heel nice and high, our front knee over our ankle. We're just going to draw the left knee into the chest. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to kick it forward. Draw the left knee into the chest and step it back. Crescent lunge. Okay, we're going to add on from there. So we're going to get a little bit into the legs here. Palms together at the heart. You can keep them lifted if you like. Whatever works for you, challenge yourself. Every day is different. Draw the left knee into the chest. Send the left foot forward. Draw the left knee into the chest. Step the left foot behind the right. Maybe the knees are really close. Whoops, for a nice curtsy. Little curtsy squat. Get down as low as you can. Draw the left knee up and in. And send it back. Crescent lunge. Left knee into the chest. Send that left leg forward. Draw the left knee back. A little curtsy here. Oh yeah, get into there. Left knee in. Step it back, crescent lunge. Left knee into the chest. Send the left leg forward. Reach like you mean it. Maybe a little higher this time. Left knee in. curtsy lunge. Whoo. Take the left knee high. Crescent lunge. Left knee in. Let's go 2 more. Send it forward. Draw the left knee in. Curtsy lunge. Go nice and low. Step up. Left knee in. Crescent lunge. Settle in. Last time. Left knee in. Kick it forward. Reach. Left knee in. Curtsy, curtsy, curtsy. Left knee in. Step it back. Crescent lunge. Breathe. Let's take our arms out like a big old T. I know. Fire it up. You know, this right leg is working. And we're just going to twist to the right. Draw your shoulder blades together. Draw them down the back. Reach out through your fingers. Let's keep our hips facing forward. Find a deeper twist. Maybe it feels good to look over your right fingertips. It's one moment, one breath at a time. Settle in a little deeper. Give a little more. Crescent lunge, hands high. Hands to the floor. High plank. Maybe that foot's lifted to low. Upward facing dog. Push up or not. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Let it go out your mouth. We are going to take our left leg high. Left knee, right elbow. Oh yeah, belly down abs. 3-legged dog. Left knee, right elbow. 3-legged dog. Left knee, right elbow, and stay. Hold, breathe, be a little more. Foot between the hands. Crescent lunge, come on up. First round here, we're just going to take the hands to the heart. We're going to draw the right knee into our chest. So we've got this foundation. Unwavering left foot, confidence. Drive the right knee up and in. Find your focal point. You can hear me. You don't need to look at me. Send the right leg forward. Draw the right knee in. Step it back. So maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to take my hands high. Take your hands high. Draw the right knee in. Send the right leg forward. Draw the right knee in. Now we got that curtsy. Step it nice and low. Breathe. Concentrate. Draw the right knee into your chest. Crescent lunge. Right knee back in. Step it up. Stand tall. Kick forward like you mean it. Right knee in. Crescent lunge. Curtsy. We're not there yet. Right knee in. Now crescent lunge. Settle in. Right knee into the chest. Kick it forward. Right knee into the chest. Step it behind. Curtsy. Right knee in. Crescent lunge. We have 2 more. Give it up. Right knee in. Kick it forward. It's just a breath or 2. Right knee in. Curtsy, curtsy, curtsy. Sit a little lower. Right knee in. Step it back. Uno más. Whoop! Right knee in. Kick it forward. Right knee in. Curtsy, 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 curtsy. Take it high. Step it back. Crescent lunge. Oh yeah. Take your arms out like a big old T. Draw your shoulder blades in and down your back. Twist to the left. So find that first place that speaks to you, right? You have this foundation. Let your hips settle down nice and low. Reach out through your fingers. Maybe the gaze goes over the left fingertips. Breathe. Hands high. Crescent lunge. Hands to the floor. Let's take that left leg back. High plank, maybe it's hovered. To low. Upward facing dog. Push up if you like. Downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Let it go out the mouth. Take your right leg high. So I'm going to do my left leg just so you can see me better, and then I'm going to switch side. Draw your knee to your opposite elbow. So right knee, left elbow. From here, you can stay. You can hold it there and work on lifting the leg high. You can send the leg off in the opposite direction, outside of the foot down, right? We're gonna come into a little side plank variation. So you can send the right leg through. You can take the left hand high. You can lift the right leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. plant the left hand down, three-legged dog, downward facing dog. Let's take the left leg high. Left knee, right elbow. Breathe. Hold it here. Maybe send the left leg through, sole the foot down. Take the right hand high, little side plank here. Maybe you lift the leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Right hand down, three-legged dog, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. We're going to take the right leg high. Round and curl, knee to nose. And foot between the hands for a long runner's lunge. So we got that back heel nice and high once again. And then from here, we're just gonna root down through the left palm and we're gonna find this side plank. So we're just gonna swing this right leg back. And maybe the legs are together. You can always take the left knee to the floor. Otherwise, we're right here in side plank. And breathe. And maybe you're wanting to find a little back bend here. You're gonna step the right foot behind, lift the hips to the ceiling. Breathe. Press the ground away from you. See if you can grow a little bigger, a little longer. Come back to side plank. Now focus. Draw the right knee into your chest. Plant the right foot at the top of your mat for that long runner's lunge. And we're just gonna slide the right foot off to the left for half pigeon. Our left leg is nice and long. Rest the leg on the floor. If you can square your right shin up to the front of the mat, great. That's not available in my body right now, so I bring my right heel underneath my left hip. And just fold forward. And so maybe you're on your forearms now, and that's fine, or maybe you're walking your hands all the way out. Just breathe. See if you can consciously let go. And as that inhale rolls through your body and finds the tight spaces and maybe makes a little bit more space in there, you can walk the left foot back to offer yourself some more opportunity. Let's bring our hands beneath our shoulders. We're just gonna slide to the right hip. And we're gonna swing this left leg all the way around on the outside of the right knee, and we're gonna hug that left knee into our chest. And take our gaze over the left shoulder. Soften your glutes down. Soften your sits bones down. Lift your chest high. See if you can grow taller. See if you can consciously bring your heart rate down with your breath. Let's come back to center. We're going to swing this left leg all the way back. Plant your hands. High plank. Maybe this right leg is lifted to low. Upward facing dog. Open the chest. Add the push-up if you like. Downward facing dog. Take your left leg high. Round and curl, knee to nose. And foot between the hands, nice long runner's lunge. And here we're going to find that right hand. And we're just going to swing this left leg back for side plank. So you have those options. You can bring the right knee to the floor. Take that left leg back for side plank. Reach the right hand high, or left hand high, excuse me. Maybe the leg is lifted. So you have these options. Draw your armpit towards your hip and your hip towards your armpit. Press the ground away from you. And maybe you're happy here, or you want to add a little to it. You can take that left foot behind, lift the hips, press the ground away from you. Nice big old back bend here for Welpe. Breathe. And come back to side plank. Now we're going to draw the left knee into the chest And step it forward for that long runner's lunge. I know, focus, concentrate. And we're gonna walk the left leg off to the right for half pigeon. And just let the right knee come to the floor. And whatever you did on the other side, to be fair, do here. So you might find that one side has a little more to give than the other. And just breathe. You rock your head from side to side. Maybe as you soften in, the hands walk out if they're not already. Maybe as you soften in, the back leg walks back. Maybe you're doing your best and it's just one breath at a time and this is a big pose for you, and just be there, be in it. And bring your hands beneath your shoulders. And swing our left hip down and the right leg all the way over to the outside of the left knee. We're just gonna hug the right knee into the chest. And we're gonna soften our sits bones down here. And maybe take our gaze over the right shoulder. And as the hips heavy, lift the chest. Let's find our way forward. We'll swing this right leg all the way back. Plant our hands and find high plank, so maybe the left leg is lifted. Toe low. Upward facing dog. Maybe that push-up's there. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Let it go out the mouth. Just walk your feet to meet your hands. And turn off the toes, and we'll find a malasana squat here. So you can settle your hips all the way down by your heels. And if that's too much for you, you can always bring the elbows to the knees and keep the soles of your feet down and lift the chest nice and high. So wherever you're at, just sit down nice and low. Press the palms together inside the knees. Elbows press against the knees and the knees against the elbows. And sit proud. Bring your hands behind. Soften your hips down to the floor. Extend your legs forward. We're going to roll down nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. And as our shoulders meet the floor, hug the knees into your chest. And from here, we're just going to take the feet wide on the mat, plant the soles of the feet wide, and we're just going to drop them to the right. And this might be enough when you take your arms out like a big old T. Maybe you look to the left. If you're looking for a little more, just take the right heel on top of the left knee and just let everything be heavy. Let the soles of your feet go and let your ankles be free of tension. Let the weight out of your shoulders. And soften the flesh of your face. Let's roll through center. Plant the right foot down if you have it on the left knee. And we're just going to take it to the left. So you got these same options. And maybe you're happy just dropping the knees towards the floor and look over to the right. Maybe you take that left heel on top of the right knee and just let everything be heavy. Let gravity assist you. Breathe. Consciously release. Take your time, come back through center. Plant the sole of your left foot down. Hug the knees into the chest and we'll find happy baby. Hands on the outsides of the feet. Draw the knees in towards the floor, towards the armpits. And then maybe rock from side to side. Extend one leg and then the other. One leg and then the other. And one more time each side. Extend one leg and then the other. And find center. Extend your arms long and your legs long. Reach in opposite directions. And soften your arms long by your side. So you're welcome to stay here in Shavasana. Remain as long as you like, as long as it feels good. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully there'll be more, and yeah, we can do some good work together. Namaste.